Hey everybody, Dr. Greco here. Welcome to Ministry in a Minute. So this week I want to talk about free will. And we're actually going to talk a little bit about the fall and sin and how free will plays into that. And basically I want to have this conversation because in a Christian worldview class that I teach, as we work through the major aspects of our Christian faith, creation, the fall, salvation, and eternity, I see when we discuss the fall that a lot of students, a lot of Christians really don't understand what God has saved us from and what He saved us to. They understand that we get to go to heaven, but they don't understand that our free will is really what we're discussing when we talk about sin. In Galatians chapter 5, the Apostle Paul said, "It is for freedom that you have been saved." And he said, "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery." What Paul was talking about there, when he was talking about freedom, was religious freedom. The Jews were so bound up in the rules that they had lost touch with the personality of God. What he's not talking about there with freedom and what salvation is not about is an excuse to simply exercise our own free will. We think that because Jesus died on the cross, we get to do whatever we want. That's not what free will is, and it's not what it's designed to be. That type of free will is sin. That's what got us into the trouble that we are in because in the garden, Eve and Adam made their own decisions rather than listening to God. No, the free will that he's talking about is a freedom to follow Him. And there is a freedom that comes with letting Him be in charge of our lives. And that's what we're going to talk about this week when we discuss freedom. What does it really mean to be free? What's he talking about? And how does following Him help us to not follow our own desires and really be victims of the fall? Good stuff. We'll do some more tomorrow. See you tomorrow for another Ministry in a Minute.